Once upon a time, there was a Zen master named Kiyoshi, who was known for his skill in using silence as a weapon. He could use his silence to disarm his opponents, to confuse them, and to even defeat them. One day, a group of bandits came to Kiyoshi's monastery. They were looking for food and supplies, and they were not afraid to use violence to get what they wanted. The monks were terrified. They didn't know what to do. But Kiyoshi stepped forward. He was still silent, but his eyes were filled with a calm and powerful energy. The bandits looked at Kiyoshi and saw that he was not afraid. They realized that they could not intimidate him. They lowered their weapons and backed away. The monks were amazed. They had never seen Kiyoshi use his silence in such a powerful way. They realized that he had truly mastered the power of silence. Kiyoshi continued to use his silence to help others. He used it to calm people down, to resolve conflicts, and to bring peace to those who were troubled. He became known as the Zen Master of Silence, and his wisdom was sought after by people from all over the world. One day, Kiyoshi was visited by a young man who was struggling with anger issues. The young man was constantly getting into fights, and he was afraid that he was going to hurt someone. Kiyoshi listened to the young man's story, and then he asked him to sit down and meditate with him. They sat in silence for a long time, and the young man began to feel his anger start to subside. When they finished meditating, Kiyoshi told the young man that he needed to learn to control his anger. He told him that anger was a powerful emotion, but it was not a good thing to let it control him. The young man took Kiyoshi's advice to heart. He started to practice meditation, and he learned to control his anger. He eventually became a peaceful and wise man, and he never forgot the lesson that Kiyoshi had taught him. Kiyoshi lived a long and happy life. He used his silence to help others, and he taught them the importance of inner peace and wisdom. He was a true Zen master, and his legacy lives on to this day. Moral of the story: silence is not always weakness. It can be a powerful weapon, used to disarm, confuse, and even defeat our opponents. It can also be used to calm ourselves down, to resolve conflicts, and to bring peace to others. If we learn to use silence wisely, it can be a powerful tool for good in our lives. Here are some specific tips from Zen masters on how to use silence. Practice meditation. Meditation is a great way to learn how to be silent, both physically and mentally. Spend time in nature. Nature is a great place to experience silence. When you are surrounded by the sounds of nature, it can be easier to quiet your own mind. Listen to others without judgment. When you listen to others without judgment, you are practicing silence in a way that can be helpful to both you and the other person. Speak only when you have something to say. This doesn't mean that you should never talk, but it does mean that you should be mindful of your words and only speak when you feel that you have something truly valuable to contribute. Be patient. Learning to use silence effectively takes time and practice. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just keep practicing, and eventually you will learn to use silence as a powerful tool for good in your life. Hi everyone, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one.